Hello all, welcome to the Tantra series. In 2009 I wrote an article in Dutch, and that article is about how the path of Tantra is very much negated, inverted, and even perverted. Mainly in the West, but nowadays also in the East, where it comes from. The last time there is a lot of attention for the predator within those mystery schools and teachers who are teaching between quotes, because when you are predator teaching Tantra, you didn't understand the path at all. And I like to add something to this, because a predator can only play his role or her role when there is also a victim. And it's kind of a triangle, the drama triangle, I call that triangle: the predator, the victim, and the rescuer. And both roles keep each other in place, and even a predator can exchange role with the victim and the rescuer, etc. A piece of the column I have translated because I think it's important to get it in English also. I'm using here gender woman, but when I read woman, you also can read man and vice versa, because it's not about gender at all. What happens with a woman, and you can read or hear men also, because I'm convinced men experience this also. I observe this during my sessions with men. So what happens with a woman who is seen by a tantric teacher man? That woman opens herself emotional, so she feels herself seen and resonates very easily with that tantric teacher. Her heart opens very easily because she is seen. When she is not powerful enough in her second chakra, through which she can feel her boundary and express this, she allows the teacher go over her boundary. The feeling of falling in love arises because she opens her heart, and especially the sexual attraction can feel very, very strong. This is a red flag, because when you feel a very, very strong sexual attraction, something is provoked between the tantric teacher and you that has nothing to do with real love. The woman can surrender to physical sex with all kinds of confusions as a result. Cheat, divorce, unintentional pregnancy, physical, emotional, mental, and or spiritual unbalance and disharmony and pain. Someone's sexual energy, which is the life force energy, and magnetic powers increase when they practice Tantra. And in fact, one cannot practice Tantra. You live from the awareness of Tantra or yoga or what other path you walk. When you are on a level of practicing Tantra, you have not embodied it. The moment you embody it, you are it, you live it. It's essential to be aware of the fact that your life force energy and magnetic powers increase. Because this increase of energy can lead to power over patterns and other ego patterns. It requires an aware, responsible encountering with these increased energies in all your relations, especially in parent-child, coach, teacher, client, student relations, etc. Tantra as a path to become conscious, aware, brings you in connection with your deepest core self. You become more and more aware that you go out of balance and harmony the moment you are not congruous, not in real love with who you truly are. Things go as they go, but things do not go as they should go. You have a free choice, and your deepest self, your soul, interfere by giving you little pushes, which become louder and harder. As long as you live in matter, you are influenced by matter. You can make lighter, enlightened choices. I can think of light choices. There are no wrong nor good choices. There are stupid and wise ones. You also can say life-giving and life-taking choices. As a result of life-giving choices, you unite with life and you flow with your life's flow. To become aware of this is the path of Tantra, rather the path of the mystic. Going the path of the mystic is an inner healing path for both woman and man. This is not a woman thing only, nor a man thing only. Why does a woman allow a man to go over her boundaries and vice versa? When you are whole within yourself, you feel and sniff out that something isn't in balance and harmony within a tantric teacher, a massage therapist, etc. And the same is true for your partner relation. When a woman falls for these tactics, she is not in balance and harmony either, and vice versa. The woman and man attract each other because the same patterns are working in both of them. Manipulation can only work when that one is not in balance and harmony, her or himself. Power over games also. This is the other side of the same coin. I have guided several partners who worked closely with a tantric teacher, being a teacher themselves also, sucked into a symbiotic relation offering tantra or yoga or another path, both coming from an inner imbalanced state of being, one being the predator, more or less, but always kind of power over, manipulation game going on, and the other the victim. And the roles can even twist. This is a self-healing path. The problem with people is when they work with sexual energy, which is the life force energy in essence, and they have not completely integrated their own essence, entities hook in and overtake the genuine soul. This happens a lot with tantric teachers, but also with yoga teachers or other teachers. Tantric teachers, both male and female, are very powerful, between quotes, beings, and many of them become and create a cult. Sexual abuse within these cults is not an exception. Realize that this is all about the trauma triangle: victim, predator, helper, rescuer. There cannot be a predator without someone playing the victim again. They mirror each other. You can become aware of a symbiotic relation in which your life force energy is harvested and someone is feeding off of you, especially by feeling pain and tension, in your solar plexus. But the hook can also be felt in other areas in your body. And you feel drained and or be in a hallelujah state. But the latter is a fake hallelujah state. You solve the drama triangle by becoming whole within yourself. You are your own twin. Nobody outside you is. When you live in your body totally, nobody and nothing can hook in. Step within the drama triangle and balance the archetypes out within yourself. From my awareness, the predator can hook on, but that same pattern program is working in the victim. When the victim is feeling empty within her or himself, but that's the reason, of course, they look outside themselves for a solution. And the predator energy can hook into religion programs, but also in spiritual, so-called spiritual programs like the twin flame concept. I feel the hook twin flame concept is even deeper and is rooted into religion. When we refer to Jesus and Mary Magdalene and all the other biblical figures, what are we referring to? What are we worshipping to? What morphogenetic fields are we tapping into when we worship those fields and get our information quotes from? I feel the answers lay in this quest relating to unhealthy symbiotic relations, which are very addictive. I do not agree with the concept of the soul split and that you are not whole within yourself, because you are. You are not half. From my awareness, it's all about inner alchemy, and the sacred marriage is also an inner process. Eventually, we are our own twin. I will talk about the twin flame concept in another video. Thank you for listening, and I hope to welcome you back in another video.